Hello guys, once again you're welcome to another episode, and today we are here to meet an amazing guy. His story is inspiring because he's not just a farmer, someone who is engaged in poultry farming, but he's someone who is a master's student. He did his degree in law, and now he's doing his master's in conflict resolution. I mean, it's amazing to see how someone can do law and yet be a farmer, and is feeding his community and changing lives. Guys, follow me and let's see how his farm looks like. Hello, sir. Nice meeting you, sir. I mean, I've heard a lot about you. It's amazing, and our audience will want to hear from you.
I'm Ayuk Therns, a postgraduate student, to be more precisely, an MSc student in the Department of International Relations and Conflict Resolution in the University of Boya, and precisely in the Department of Conflict Resolution.
And a proud farmer too.
Yeah.
I mean, being a master's student, a law student, and now you're doing political conflict resolution at the master's level. It's amazing. So how did you decide? When did you think farming is important? When did you have that passion inside of you to say, okay, you want to become a farmer?
All right. Thank you very much. I will be very honest with you. This has been something that has been in it. It has been in me before even attaining a degree in law, that's an LLB, or before going in to study conflict resolution at the level of a master's. I have always loved rearing. And I'd always said, whatever I become in the future, whether I'm president or what, I would always like to go into agriculture, especially livestock farming.
Yeah, I see that you're doing poultry and the birds are so big. I mean, how did you get the skills to do this? Where was it a school, or how did you get the knowledge and skills to do what you do now?
In this world, the world, due to globalization, it has become very easy, and digitalization. It has become very easy for you to learn anything. There is YouTube.
Yeah.
There is this guy I follow on YouTube. It's a Filipino. I've always followed him on YouTube. I've seen the way he brings up his birds. He has quails, he has fowls, he has all sorts of bird turkeys. So I follow him up and I see how he brings up his birds. That's why I gained the skills in order to bring up my birds.
Okay, so it's self-taught.
I taught myself. Nobody taught me anything.
It's amazing. It's amazing. So far, what has been your challenges as being a student, still doing your masters, and now you are a farmer? So I mean, what has been your challenges so far throughout the journey on poultry farming?
All right. The major challenge which I have faced is as a result of the vaccinations, the medicines which you give them, because I think last 2 weeks before rain fell, fowls had a severe flu that we could find the chicks dying. I have an incubator there, so I produce chicks, and so I noticed that the chicks were dying due to that flu, which I consulted some veterinarians and they told me that it was very common. Yes, and in spite of that, another issue is, if you can look at the way several birds here, I had over 300 of them.
Wow.
But being a student and also pursuing your education, to feed them also becomes a problem. Because most often you'll be occupied. The feed might be there, but I have a little guy who stays around, so I used to get him so he can feed them. But he's not regular, he cannot take care of the birds like myself. So I decided to remove a whole lot of them, so to keep this one that I can manage.
Okay. Now we have a crisis which is going on, and we have COVID-19, which is really plaguing the whole of Africa. It's a serious issue. I mean, how did you cope as a student and now as a farmer? How has it these different things affected you as a person?
All right.
And also as a farmer.
With the issue of COVID-19, we know it's a pandemic that has affected everybody, not just me as a farmer. We have seen major industries shut down. We have seen the world's economy standing on a standstill. The world's economy has stood still. So it has affected me somehow, because people no longer have a source of livelihood. Because when they used to lay, like you can see some eggs.
I see eggs here.
They used to lay. I get the eggs, I put them in the incubator, and people come and get chicks. But now with the COVID-19, people's incomes have been held tight, and now they can no longer buy those chicks as they used to do.
Anyways, in respect of all those challenges, we can clearly see you have pulled through. So, what has been your secret, and what what will you tell a young man out there who wants to get engaged in agriculture?
All right, there is this mindset. Let's be very factual. Africans have an inferiority mindset. They have a mediocre mindset that they think that farming is an inferior job. Yeah. But I bet you, if you check the richest people in the world, they are farmers.
Yeah, they are. We are farmers.
Yes, the richest people in the world, they are farmers. Yeah. So if you have somebody who has all of the billions in dollars, I don't mean in francs CFA, and you still see the person involving himself, himself or herself in agriculture, what more of you? So the thing is just to be determined. I started the poultry farm in 2018. Yeah. I bought a chick during the rainy season in August. Yeah. I bought 4 chicks. They came and they died. All died.
You did not give up?
Yes, I didn't give up. I went again and I bought 10. Okay. The 10, 4 died and was left with 6. So the 6, these are the 6 that I brought the rest. None of the parent stock is here. Yeah. No, all of the parent stock have been removed.
So it's all about believing in yourself, and doing it over and over. No matter the challenges, never give up. Okay, guys. Now we've heard a lot from him, and we have to look at the farm. I mean, he just sold about 300 of the birds which he had here, and quite some few here, and he wants to show us how healthy they are, and so we can go around and look at the facility. So come with me. Wow, this is really healthy. How did you know how to formulate their feed and all that?
As I said, from YouTube, I learned everything from YouTube. Wow. Like now, they were fatter than this, but now since as they are laying, they don't need to put a lot of weight. Because if they put a lot of weight, they won't be able to lay healthy eggs as this. Yeah. So I play with their feed. I try now to reduce the soya beans in it. Okay. And now to increase the calcium content so that they can develop hard shells.
Okay. So you're expecting a new stock in?
I'm expecting a new stock presently.
Wow.
There are eggs in the incubator.
I mean, it's really big, especially this one. I'm telling you.
The cocks, it's still a young cock. That's a young cock.
Wow. It's too young.
Yes, it's still a young cock.
Guys, this is healthy, so big, and you see it's still young.
Yes, it's still a young cock.
Like how many months?
It's 5 months, 3 weeks. Wow. 5 months, 3 weeks.
Which
it's
means,
not up to a year.
Which means it can double in size.
Yes, it can double. The parent stock had this size 4 times.
Wow.
They couldn't move.
Guys, this is amazing. Young guys in Cameroon are making it big in agriculture. Whether they are doing law, whether they are artists, musicians, most of them are engaged in agriculture, and we have to tell these stories and inspire the world. Now we're going to look at this incubator and how we built this incubator out of watching YouTube. And he had those skills. It's amazing. We'll go now and see how. How did you come up with this design and all that? How did you do it?
I have a friend of mine, Mr. Weber. So he develops this, he builds this incubator.
Yeah.
And this incubator, it's a semi-automatic incubator. It's a semi-automatic incubator. We can see that's the thermostat there. The temperature it regulates on its own. You can see that this is the thermostat. It regulates the temperature on its own. It does not exceed 38 degrees Celsius. The moment it gets to 38 degrees Celsius, the bulbs go off. If you notice, when you came here, the bulbs were on.
Yeah.
But as I've opened it, it shows that air has left the incubator. If you come and put your hand here, you feel hot air.
Yeah.
Yes. You feel hot air leaving. So air has left the incubator and the bulbs have gone off.
Do we have some newly hatched chicks?
Yes. We have one here. We have two. Let me get one. Let me get them. This is
Wow.
this one just hatched. The eyes are still closed.
Wow.
This one is the Australian Brahma, the Panthalon we saw behind there.
Yeah.
This it's chick. Then this is a turkey. It's
Wow.
a turkey, and if you notice, this one just hatched too. This one just hatched too. You can see.
Wow. Still very fragile.
Yeah, still very fragile.
Wow. Okay, guys, he also keeps quails. So I don't know, you've never seen a quail before. This is a quail, and our brother is an inspiration to so many people. And you can see he has a cage for the quails, and also with the Panthalon. Wow, looking big. It's so amazing. Wow. Okay, so wow. Boom, it's a wrap. It's not just a matter of doing law or I don't know, or being an artist. All of us, everyone has to get on board and make sure that we are able to provide food for the 257 million kids in Africa that sleep hungry every day. This is something that we have to do selflessly and with passion and love. So Sustain Africa will always bring videos like this to inspire you to get engaged in agriculture. It's not just a commercial level, but you're saving lives and you're feeding the world. Thank you so much.